So this is the one area only without any human or animal detection on. So this is the only one area. I'm just using the IBIS with 20mm handle, 4K DCI. So how good is the autofocus? One area only. Let me just move the camera and then bring it back to me. So this is just the one area. Am I underexposed? So just the one area. If I just like take out my mask, it can be a little bit easy. It's still struggling. One area only, still struggling. I think now better let me just put a mask, because nowadays you have to put a mask to do any kind of real world vlogging. That's why I don't have any another option. This is the one area only. The box is on me. Okay, the box is on me. One area only. I'm using the 4K DCI, the full frame 4K DCI. One area only. Now I'm going to turn on the human detection. Now still the one area, but I have turned on the human detection. So am I a human? Can it detect with me with the marks, or can it detect without the marks? I'm just looking right. I do not like fully articulated screen. I much prefer the flip up or flip down screen, because you are looking up or down, better than looking left or right. So this is the one area with the human face. It's just like a human detection. No, there's no face return, to be honest with you. Again, everything out of the box. This is the stock setting. If you are a average Jimmy like me, or you are just an average Tom, Dick and Harry, this is what you're going to get out of the box without messing anything, without going to the menu. This is the one area plus with human detection. I think it's doing quite good, isn't it? I think it's doing quite good with one area human detection. In my opinion, it's doing quite good at detecting my face. One thing is that the IBIS is amazing. I'm not utilizing any electronic. We are only IBIS. Like, IBIS is amazing on this camera. It destroyed the Canon R6, definitely the Panasonic, definitely the Sony Mark IV, because with Sony you need to turn on the active stabilization, which is a electronic stabilization. Let me test again. For example, is my face lock or not? If you're thinking to get the Samyang 12mm for the autofocus f2 for the Sony or the Fuji, this is the amount of bokeh you are going to get. Again, this is a 20mm. The 12mm will be around 9mm on the full frame, but still this is the same amount of bokeh you're going to get with that Samyang APS-C 12mm f2. Now let me switch to next one. So now this one is the one area plus. The box is in the middle of the frame. This is one area plus without any kind of human detection. This is just the one area plus. Before I was testing the one area only and one area with the human detection. So this is the one area plus. So what I understand from Panasonic is that with one area plus there's a little bit leverage, because you can move out of the frame, still it can track some kind of focus. And I'm sorry if the audio is like a little bit bad. I'm just using a $35 one ceramic long microphone. Normally the audio come quite good with this tiltable microphone, but again Panasonic preamps are quite hot. If I just do like this, can it focus or not? Let me just play around with the test. I hope so my face is in focus. If I just turn to my face, it's working quite nice. For example, like this, suddenly I come in the frame. Okay, again let me come in the frame again. So you can also press the AF button to quickly focus on your face. For example, I'm just vlogging. I press the AF button. Now I'm not pressing any AF button. Now right now no AF button. I hope the audio is quite good. I hope the face is mine is focused. I hope so. So for example, I just move around. Now let's jump to the next one. So now this is the one area plus, but with human detection. Yes, this one is with one area plus with human detection. How good it is. I'm not using any kind of AF point. This one again one area plus with human detection. How good is the autofocus? To me seems quite nice. Okay, let me bring to my face. Let me just take out. For example, if I want to focus there, let me just use the air button. Okay, let me bring to my face back, and then let me just show you, for example, something like this. And then let's jump to me. One area plus with human detection. Yes, this is one area plus with human detection. I'm not using the animal because I couldn't find any animal. The only animal is in front of the camera, which is me, definitely the gorilla. Yeah, people used to call me gorilla. So I hope so the autofocus is good with one area plus with human detection. For example, like I suddenly turn my camera like this and jump back to me again. This is a full frame 4K DCI super high bit MOV file. I know normally the autofocus quite improve if you are using the regular 4K not the DCI. If you're using the APS-C mode, it improved quite a bit. So I wanna, because I bought a full frame camera, I want to record in the highest bit. This is the 4K DCI 10 bit. Yeah, this is super high. My audios again, like I have turned on the audio limiter. So now let's jump to the next one. So now I'm using the zone with the oval. So the zone is around in the middle, upper middle. So on my face, so there is no setting for human detection on his zone. So I'm utilizing his zone. But in this video, I also turned on the electronic stabilization or the Panasonic electronics stab. So there's a 1.1 crop, so the 20mm will become like 22mm, but that is not the point. The point is how good is the autofocus on this zone, for example. And jump back to me. But up to right now, I prefer much the one area plus with the human detection. For example, like we are here. I can easily zoom 60mm. Let me press the AFM button and then zoom out. And now again back to me. This is the one area plus, sorry, again this is zone oval. Yeah, the zone oval, I hope so the autofocus is good with this one. Now let's jump to the next one. So now this is the zone. You can use the vertical or horizontal line. I'm just using the horizontal line. I'm using the horizontal line around at this frame. So I'm using the horizontal at the top. Still the electronic stabilization is on. Again this one, the Panasonic is running on the latest firmware 2.3, but the lens is still on firmware 1. There's no new firmware up to right now. I hope so in the beginning, I think so maybe next year we'll get a new firmware. Autofocus continuous. For example, let me just show you something like this. For example, like this, I can easily move the zone up or down, and I can press the air button. Okay, and you can jump back to me again. So now let me test the next one. But right now I'm testing the 225 area, so it automatically select whatever it seems is going to keep in focus. Again, there's some AI going behind it. For example, like let me just show you like this and bring it to me. Is my face focus or not? 225 area, is it is focus or not? If I want to increase the exposure, I can easily increase. So exposure 0, exposure 1/3. Like how good is it right now? But I don't want to increase the exposure. I just want to bring it to 0. So 225 area. If I take out my marks, can it focus good? I think so. It's going to focus quite nice. Again, this is out of the box focus setting. If I just bring like this and bring it back to me, bring like this, bring it back to me. 225 area focus. For example, like I can easily increase like 60mm, 20mm like this. So I can easily bring like this to me, and I can show like this. Is my face focus or not? 225 area. Now let's jump to the next one. So remember one thing, once you when you use the tracking, it asks you to half press the shutter. Sometime it will stop the video, because again by half pressing I stopped the video. So this is the tracking. So just let me see how good is that tracking. Tracking is not good for quick, like you can turn around the camera and show something else. It's only just for vlogging and showing your face. How good is autofocus with tracking? To me seems quite nice. Now let's jump to the next one. So this one I'm just using the human detection, the first one on the left. So this is the human detection. So how good is I have turned on the human detection on. This is just what is called human detection AF mode. So let me just quickly show you around. For example, like you can quickly turn here. For example, there's like a human. Let me press, and then I can quickly zoom out. For example, like there's also some human. I can quickly press and zoom out, and I can quickly jump to me. Is my face in focus? I hope so. My face is going to be in focus. Let's hope so. My face is going to be in focus. Human detection. So these were all of the setting. I'm going to end the video here. Make sure to let me know in the comment below which one you prefer. Again, this is out of the box. Everything out of the box. Literally everything out of the box. So I have to say bye. Make sure to check out my outing journal, and bye.